introduction let me give you today. So see this AutoCAD introduced by Autodesk Incorporation company. Okay, so see this. So AutoCAD has a company, okay, that is called Autodesk. So why we are called it as AutoCAD? So that mainly comes from the that's company name. So Autodesk is a company name, so due to that they will take auto, and also that CAD will be computer aided design. Okay, see this Autodesk is a logo, and see this computer CAD in the sense computer aided design or computer aided drawing. See, whenever if any drawing drawn by the computer, that we call it as a computer aided drawing. Okay, so that is the main thing. So due to these two combinations, they call it as a AutoCAD. Okay, the first version was inbuilt in 1982. Okay, MS DOS, that will be only working in a MS DOS and a single task operation. Okay, OS. Okay, operating system, single task. See what is a single task means. See, you can see here in the my taskbar, I just open a few lot of tasks here. Okay, AutoCAD and WhatsApp and this Microsoft and these all things. This is what, whenever in the first version, if you just if you want to open AutoCAD, you need to open AutoCAD only. Okay, if you open any another software, so that will be may going to force stopped. That is called a single task. Okay, at a time you can do only the single task. And come to here 1988. Okay, in the AutoCAD was came to India in 1988 in the March the 13th version. Okay, the 13th version will be in the 2016. AutoCAD 2016 is our 30th version. Okay, that will be supported in a Windows XP and Windows 7 and 8 and Vista. It will support some multitasking OS. See this, I just have a AutoCAD 2017. So this is a multitask OS, and I can open any softwares, any some AutoCAD, Revit, and these all the softwares at one time. So that's a multitasking OS. Why? Because that will be purely depend upon your system configurations. Okay, so why we are using this AutoCAD? That's the main important thing. Guys, see this. Just imagine this will be worked out in a 2020 century. Just imagine, is this workout in a 2020 century? See how the people will work without AutoCAD. See this, how the engineers, okay, these girls are all are engineers, how they are work in before AutoCAD. See how they are working. So this, just imagine. Okay, we can't imagine this situation. So, and come to here, see this, these are the charts, and these are some drafters, and these things, by using these things they spend nearly a lot of time to produce a one drawing, okay, by manually. So I hope this will be never imagined. Why? Because let me tell you why it will be never work out. We are in a 2020. Okay, 20th century. In the 20th century, what will happen here? See why it's not working. My simple reason is, nowadays we are running with the technologies. Okay, lot of technologies. So let me demonstrate you few technologies. One is a BIM technology. Okay, BIM in the sense building information technology. This will be purely in our civil engineering. And come to the second one, artificial intelligence. Okay, AI, artificial intelligence. Let me demonstrate more things in further. So let me see this, robotics and AI. Robotics, okay, not a human, robotics. And the robotics in industry, and virtual reality, VR, sorry, VR. And we have some augmented reality as well. And come to here, sixth concept is a 3D printing, and the seventh one is the drone survey. See this, these all the technologies. Okay, nowadays the top running technologies in India. And I just forgot to mention one thing, IoT, Internet of Things. Okay, Internet of Things. So I hope you just imagine these all things. So still, if you are working like this, so these are what happening here. Okay, the world will running with the technologies. Okay, we can't work like this in the 20th century. Okay, let me go to the BIM technology. See this, what's the BIM technology will do. see whatever the modeling, see if you have a work, okay, regarding some high-rise building, the BIM technology will give you the all the operation and maintenance work and the construction logistics and the construction 5D and 4D fabrication, documentation, visualization, analysis, and detailed design, conceptual design for programming and renovation, demolition. Okay, these all things will be at a one single step. Okay, single entity will do the all these things. So see, let's imagine you have a site, okay, and small site you have. At the time you have a site and you need to go for a meet a architectural, okay, so architect, so that architect will give you the architectural plan, and again you will take that architectural plan, you need to go for the structural engineering, okay, structural engineer for deciding these columns and beams and everything. And once the structural engineer work will be over, you need to consult a civil engineer for constructing the building. Okay, if it is a small building, so one civil engineer enough, and if it is a large building, you need to meet a project manager, okay, to take care of that whole project. And the project manager, and if anything will be goes well, this will be fine, okay. Otherwise you need to deal with so many things, okay. Only the client will need to do all these things. But see, nowadays what happening here is, in the BIM technology purely depend upon, see, only the client will choose a one company, okay. The client will choose a one company, that company provides a BIM technology, the total concept, every concept, architectural plans, structural plans, and the execution, and some cost analysis, and these all things will be given by that company. Client will be only sitting and monitoring the site. So that is the main thing, okay. So it's not especially for the single story buildings or G plus 5 story buildings or some below 5 stories building. This is whenever you go for the high rise buildings or some like Burj Khalifa and these things, and metro stations, not only buildings, and some metro stations. And see, the Bangalore metro station is also adapt this BIM technology, okay. Nowadays BIM technologies are running, means running fast, means I mean it's a wonderful technology, okay. And so if you not ready to learn this technology, so you will be here, okay. So if you are ready to learn the technology, you will be after the means in the upcoming 20 40 years, you don't worry about anything if you are familiar with the technologies, okay. If you are you don't like technologies, you can't do anything, okay. So only that these things will be expired, okay. These all things, and pencils and papers and drafters, everything will be expired. So right now we need to run with the technology, okay. So that's the main important thing. And come to here, and the architecture and the BIM is a vast subject actually. So let me demonstrate you a few things. In BIM, building information technology, the total four engineers will work, okay. Four type of engineers, and one is architect, it comes under civil, and the architect will work, and the civil engineers, and some MEP engineers. What they do is, see, this architectural engineer prepare a architectural plan, okay. And after that, structural engineer, okay, structure based upon that architectural work, structural engineer will prepare a structural plans and everything, okay. And after that, MEP, come to MEP. So mechanical, electrical, plumbing, okay. The mechanical engineer prepare the mechanical drawings, and the electrical prepare electrical drawings for the, if suppose, just imagine it's a G plus 50 story building, okay. G plus 50 story building with 20 acres of land, okay. 20 acres of land. So at the time, it will be most, you can't deal with these all things by 2 or 10 engineers, okay. We need a crew, okay. That's a very well equipped and well so well known engineers, and these things you needed, okay. So in the mechanical, electrical engineer prepare electrical drawings, and plumbing P is some plumbing engineer prepare a plumbing drawings, okay. By after taking these all the models, so they will make a clash detection, okay. Clash detection in the sense, they just make an architectural plan, and after that they laid on the with the architectural plan, they will collaborate with the structural plan. At the time, if any clashes will come, so if any wall will be coming, see any column will be coming out of the wall, so this is a clashing. Okay, so at the time, by before execution, they find out the classes and they will rectify the issues and everything. The purely the total with clash issue, without a clash issue, they will go for the execution. Okay, and come to here in the, so after the structural drawing is over, they just make with the plumbing drawing, mechanical drawing, clashing with the mechanical drawing. If any mechanical equipment will come and hit the column, so we can't cut that column. Okay, so we try to change the things, mean some electrical duct, so we need to make a u bend and make it to the straight or some curves. And see, let me show you. If suppose here we are getting a column. Okay, so here we have a column, and see one line will be passing here. Okay, if it is the column will be in the clashing, so at the time what we need, we can't cut this column. Okay, column is a main structural member. Okay, we can't do anything with the column, so we need to take some diversions to these electrical lines. So these all things we will decide. If see, if without any clash detections, if you directly go for the execution, what will happen? Everywhere we got a clashes, and every time the time delay and the project construction issues and everything will be happen in a site. So at that time, that means making high-rise buildings and some type of metro projects, that is a too much issue. So that's why we some people will take this BIM technology and see some BIM concepts here. LOD, level of development, and BIM also will give you some wonderful concepts. LOD means, see, you are a client. Okay, so you have some land, so at the time you need a basic drawing. Okay, basic drawing in the sense, I need to let me you just ask to the engineer, just give me some wall drawings or wall locations only. Okay, at the time what they do is, say they just go for a LOD 100. Okay, level of development, LOD in the sense level of development. LOD 100 means it will never give you too much detailing. Okay, so it will just give you some basic information. And if you go to here in the LOD 200, see, just imagine this is your building. Okay, so see this, they will make something better than this LOD 100. And if you go to here LOD 300, see, you have some curve, some shape here. Okay, some, see this, just imagine it. Here we have a shape. In LOD 100 they didn't give you those details. Okay, so in LOD 200 also they didn't give you these what type of shape it is and these all things. So this is a LOD, level of development 300, and level of development 350. In the level of development LOD 350, see, they will add some few things. Okay, so this is, and if you come to LOD 500, see the total everything, each and every detail they will give you clearly. Okay, this is a LOD. And if you come to here, the BIM technology, we know what is the, we know only 2D and 3D. I hope we know 2D drawings generation and 3D drawings generation. But in the BIM technology, what we have, instead of 2D, and we have a 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, and 8D. Okay, these all the D's will be mentioned in a BIM technology. What is the 3D means? See, visualization, how your building will be look in a 3D view. Okay, every detail everywhere, and see how the interior will look like and how the ramp or parking will look like. These all things they will give you. Okay, in the 3D. And in the 4D, time management, if you are going for the G plus 50 story building, how much time it will exactly will take. Okay, for the completion of the project, and the total they will do in the BIM technology, and the time and how much time it will take, and those things they will give you to the client. And also 5D is a cost estimation, So total how much cost your G plus 50 story building, how much cost it will take, and those things they will give you. And here is a 60 operations. So any feasibility managements, okay, if you see some managements in the sense, some managements in the internal and some buying that flats and everything, okay, those managements the BIM technology will take care. And some come to 70, it's a sustainability, providing environmental and energy efficiency solutions. If you see what it means here, so if you have a building, so this is your building, total building, so they will give you the energy analysis like sunlight analysis. See, if suppose just imagine this is a sun path, okay, sun path east to east, okay, east to west, okay. At the time, if suppose if at the in 1 o'clock 1 p.m. your sun will be here, okay. At the time what will happen, see in this side portion will be affected to the sun. So if you place any window here, so the total sunlight will be going to the inside. So at the time you don't need to use any lights, okay. That is the energy analysis, okay. So it will save some environmental issues, and also our some electrical payment bills and these all things. That is the energy efficient. And come to 8D, safety, okay, the prevent and security issues and every management total, the control of the total project, the G plus 50 story project will be taken care by the that company who is dealing with the BIM technology, okay. These all the things will be going in our nowadays, okay. So we need to know these things, and we need to choose the which one is the best. And come to artificial intelligence, this is a wonderful, actually wonderful technology, but not related to the civil engineering, but it will be application of the these AI application will be definitely in civil engineering, okay. What will happen in the applications of civil, only simple thing in artificial intelligence means one simple thing, thinking like a human, okay, thinking like a human, and doing like some humans. And this, instead of humans, the robotics or some computers or these all things will be work, okay, like a human, okay. Some few things will be means some minuses, but they will rectify that, they will make clear those all things. And see sometimes you will see, let me explain you applications of the AI. See, artificial intelligence in healthcare. Okay, healthcare also will dealing with education and social media. I hope we seen this social media. See, if you whenever you just open a YouTube, so see this, YouTube was run by the Google. Okay, Google already having this AI technology. See, whenever you open anything in YouTube, some type some 1 minute. Let me. So if you just type songs, okay, some Telugu songs. So you just type in YouTube Telugu songs. You don't need to type some anytime, okay, some another time. You don't need to type anything. Those songs will be shown in front of you, okay, after some time also. So what it happen here is AI will understand what you need, okay. So AI, the whatever the program is run in the YouTube, AI in the Facebook also. See this, whenever if you open a Facebook, you will get a notification. Do you know this person, he is in your friend list, and like that, okay. If you wanted to do, and you can make a friend request, okay, like this, these all things will happen. So due to this AI, so AI, what AI will do, that this AI, so it will try to attract you, okay. If you spend a more time on YouTube, what will happen, the YouTube company will generate some money, okay. So due to that, they will try to attract by their content and with your imaginations, okay. Whatever you are thinking, you just type something, they will they will show you all the details. At the time you spend more time on that. So like that, the Facebook and everything, Instagram and everything will be running with the social media. I hope you know that these all things. okay, and see how we will get a friend suggestions in Facebook, and how we will get some suggestions in YouTube, and see, and reviews and feedbacks and these all things, and application in tourism and business, and this intelligence in a better world. So see, this is a application of AI. So how, let me show you. See here, if you go to here, the robotics plus AI. See, do you know the Miss Sophia? Do you guys know Miss Sophia? Yes, yes. I hope so. Few people didn't know that. So, Sophia is a wonderful innovation by the Hong Kong company, and that company is Hanson Robotics. Okay, Hanson Robotics, and he has a lot of story that Hanson Robotics CEO and manager is David Hanson. So he just tried to, so that Sophia is some heroine. I just gather some information. He wanted to show that heroine in a robotic face, and he has also some inspiration speech about his wife and these things. And see, let's see this. The face will look like a purely man, okay, see, woman, okay. And after this, you just see this, what are they inbuilt here, okay, every, see this, how it and Sophia will give you all the, see, like nearly 100 plus expressions in their face, in her face, okay. So these all things. And Sophia also got a Saudi Arabian citizenship. Okay, so first ever. See, we call it as a human robot. Okay, humanoid robot. So the Sophia will got a Saudi Arabian citizenship. Okay, so that is so many criticizes came in that concept, citizenship giving to the robotic. It's something different, but always Dubai and these Arab countries always try to attract the people. Okay, I hope like that they will give a citizenship. Okay, so I just hear these words and see this, how, so you just imagine it's a human, okay, but it's not, and it's a, see how they will method. Okay, so you can see and know about more things from Miss Sophia, and I hope you felt it happy. And see, these things will going, okay. So still we are working like this. Is that is this worthy? And still you are working like this? No, we need to know the some technology. We need to go in that. Okay, we need to penetrate in that technology. Okay, that's my main concept actually. So I am trying to deliver. See, come to robotics. See, whatever the work we have done, see, in olden days, the man will try to arrange these car pictures and everything. Okay, fabrication, total fabrication will work will be by the man work. Okay, so but nowadays everything will be going by the robotics. Okay, robotics take care of this, and every manufacturing and fabrication and everything will be done by the robotics. What's our work? See, the technology will replacing the humans. So try to adapt the technology will save you. Okay, will give you the safety. If you didn't learn the technology, so any computer will come and that will replace you. So at the time you will be jobless. Okay, these things will happen. So, and come to here, the robotics, what we need to do is, our main scope of work is, we need to operate the robots. Okay, so for that we need to know some codings and these all things. Okay, if you know the codings and these all things, you are in the safe mode. Okay, otherwise if you don't know these all things, you will be replaced by any another robotics, and you will be in the you need to sit in an office, in house or anywhere. So try to adapt the technologies, the main motto. See this, how the fabrication will work going here in the by the robots. Okay, and come to the virtual reality. What is the virtual reality? Let's see this. It will simply, so nowadays, in olden days, we only see once the execution will be over. If you have a building, so you can only see that once the execution is over, you can see by your eyes. So nowadays, whatever the work will be ready to execute, you need to check everything with the virtual reality. Okay, virtual reality in the sense, so this is the VR set. and we got in Amazon or anywhere this VR set, and for that we need to convert that file, whatever the file we have, some 3D model or anything, we need to convert into virtual reality, then it will be visible. Okay, so then you can visualize it. Okay, virtually you get a real feeling. Okay, by playing, and you I think you seen some IB cricket. Okay, cricket also, if you just wear some goggles, and you can that feeling, okay, like you are playing in a stadium, okay, like that you will get a feel. Okay, those things will be going by this virtual reality. Okay, see this how they are looking this total some project. So this is what happen in in the outside of the world. So see this how they just operating it like some 3D model means Hollywood movies. Yes, Hollywood movies is somewhat real. Okay, they know that they will just show you the graphics. Those graphics will be going to reality. Okay, in future. So see this how these things how we can imagine, and this what wherever the issue will come, how you can find out in the by seeing this, you can understand it. If I just draw any 2D diagram, you can't understand it. If I draw a 3D diagram, you will you will get a better understanding. That is the main thing. And by seeing this 3D model with virtual reality, you just know the concept and you can get a clear identification. See, if anything, any project, see, and if any project you will build like this in the 3D model, if any you just see seen to your client how they will feel, they will felt. So they felt, oh my god, I seen this a total, yeah, you just ask you, is this really happen in this my site? So like that they will ask you. So that is the thing, things will be going here. And come to here, 3D printings. Okay, 3D printings in the sense, see, if you have some coding for the 3D printing, if you just give a some coding, so that the computer or this machine will give you the 3D printing. See how they will the 3D printing will going to make a fabricate model for the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so see this, these all the things. Okay, 3D printing. See, whenever we are seeing some movies, so some movies they just take some villain will trying to place a bomb somewhere. Okay, so bomb at the time they need a some model for that assembly or anything. So those things will be done by this 3D printing at that time. Okay, at the time not, but that is a concept. Okay, by taking this by taking 3D prints, you can see that and you can make it as some presentation. Okay, those are the things. Okay, and after let's come to here, drone survey. So in the drone survey, see, you don't need to go to the take a chain, and you don't need to go to the survey land. You don't need to measure the survey by the chain. Okay, it will take a 2 or 3 months of time by surveying with the chain. Okay, after the chain survey, what we got, and we got a what, some theodolites. Okay, theodolite survey, and after the total station survey. Okay, and after that DGNP. Okay, DGNP survey, not a DGP, something DGPS. Okay, and after that we got a drone surveys. Okay, drone survey, the drone will you just simply sitting in some tree, and you just operate the drone by some playing games. So that will take us total survey. Okay, so what will happen in the society, in the nowadays in the world, in the if any company is there, though that company needs uh, higher productivity in the less time, higher productivity in the less time. So that's why, so if the person will doesn't give you the higher productivity in the less time, they just need to go for some this type of technologies. Okay, so they, even companies also depending upon the technologies. Okay, otherwise the company will never move it. Okay, if see, if you ask to some BIM technology, so no, I don't want to give you any BIM technology, I will give you the hand drawings and these some 2D drawings only, you can build it. The client will may, that company will may lost that project. So these all things you need to remember it. And one thing I need to demonstrate you here is IoT. I forgot that IoT. So that is also wonderful concept actually. IoT, what it means, let me simply say it. you are in a bedroom, okay, you are in somewhere in your bedroom, you just you are felt it a very tired, okay, so tired, you need to, so you need to drink, you need to um, uh, drink some soft drink, okay, that will be in a fridge, okay, unfortunately you turn off the fridge, okay, electricity. So by taking the without physical appliances, you just turn on that fridge in from your bedroom, okay, by using the internet of things. By using internet you can operate anything in your room, okay, and the lights and switches and everything, okay, you can operate it by IoT. Okay, IoT also nowadays it's a leading technology, and that will be, see, whenever if you go for the some luxurious flats, okay, there are some I mean some crores of rupees one flat, okay, one flat with the 2 crores of rupees, there you will see these all these technologies and IoT technology also. So without, they will just give you the some app application for installation, and by that application you can wear whatever you want. You can turn off the fridge or some light, and you just see whenever you are in a you are in a somewhere in our office, and you just you just forgot to turn off the light in your office, in your home. At the time, by using these IoT applications and these all things, you can simply turn off the light in your home by from your office. Okay, those things will be happen in a this technology in IoT. Okay, this is also a wonderful concept. So these, what I want to convey this is, so don't stick with some few things, okay. Learning the technology will help you to survive in the society, okay. So I hope these are the some technologies, I hope you know that, but I just miss some few industry and some come to some software and these things, and some big data, and these all things will be the technologies, okay. So but don't think I'm a civil engineer, I don't need these all things, but try to just throw some stone on that, okay, for learning or anyway. We don't know when the situation will come, when we are going to work on some different project. So these things you need to know, that at least knowing is a important thing, okay. So these all things, and let me go to here the next one. So see this, yeah, see this AutoCAD 2020 is we have some apps for smartphone also. If you just send me some AutoCAD DWG file, so you just worked in AutoCAD software, you just send me the DWG file. How can I unfortunately I didn't bring my laptop at the time. I need to simply install the AutoCAD app in my smartphone. I can watch all the details you forward to me, and I will revert you back, okay, these are some modification and these things we have, and you simply, you will go to the Play Store and you can install the AutoCAD app as well, okay. And come to here, file formats, and the AutoCAD file will be DWG format, okay. What it means, see this, whenever if you take any picture in our phone, that will be saved in the JPG, okay, JPG. And if you just make any file, so or some word file, and that will be saved in a docs. And if you need to present send any resume to someone, you need to send a PDF, okay, like that. So dot, that will be extension name will must be in the after the dot. So like that, the AutoCAD file will be dot DWG, okay. Whenever if you want to identify that is that it is AutoCAD file, so you need to see this name dot DWG, that is a file extension name. And so come to here, some using mechanical instruments to draw anything is a drafters, okay. By using some mechanical instrument, some person, if anyone will draw something by using mechanical instruments, they will call it as a drafters. Okay, we have a different drafters. So AutoCAD is not only for the civil engineers, this will be for all these persons, okay, all these engineers, and the architectural draftsman, and the civil draftsman, mechanical draftsman, electrical draftsman, electronic draftsman, and aeronautical draftsmen. What it means, AutoCAD is not related to only for the civil engineering. Why? Because it is a computer aided detailing, okay, computer aided detailing or designing. So whatever the work you have, you need to present in the computer with accuracy and with the wonderful presentation. Okay, so for that, everywhere, okay, even if you want to do any sketching, we have some Autodesk sketchbook. Okay, there you can, if anyone wanted to interested to the sketching, okay, like drawing a face, some human pictures and these things, we have a Autodesk sketchup, not a sketchbook. There you can draw these some animal pictures and human pictures and everything. Okay, so that's not only, AutoCAD is not only for the civil engineers. Everyone who are wanted to show some presentation with accuracy and some detailed concepts, they can use this AutoCAD. So what the architectural drafters will work? See, architectural drafters will work and preparing the residential buildings and the commercial building project drawings, 2D drawings and 3D drawings, and these all things, and high-rise buildings and etc. And not only the high-rise buildings and residential commercial buildings, something will have site locations and these all things they will mention. And come to civil draftsmen, civil drafters mainly showing the highway drawings and the bridge drawings and the flood control projects, and we have some flood control projects as well. So those things they will draw in AutoCAD, they will present to the client or somewhere and anyone who they want. Okay, and come to the mechanical draftsman. Mechanical draftsmen only dealing with the machinery and mechanical tools and devices. If you have any range type, okay, like this, so you need to show that in a with accuracy and everything. Okay, so at the time you need to use this computer aided design. So see this, how much is the curve with this one, so how much is the curve and how much is the radius for this, and this whenever if you wanted to give it to the fabricator, so you need to give all these drawings, how much curve and how much thickness it is, and after how much is thick it is, and see this much, this arc length how much, and these things, these all things the mechanical engineers needs to give. Okay, so that the mechanical engineers also use this AutoCAD. And come to electronics, okay, electrical engineers, and the electrical engineers will show you the electrical equipments and wiring in a power plants and electrical distribution systems. In even civil engineering also, whenever we completed architectural drawing, electrical drawing, we need an electrical drawing for the fans and lights and these all things. Okay, so at the time the electrical person, that's engineer, okay, engineer need to take our project as per based upon that. If see, if you have a some you have a bedroom here, so your fan will be only needs to come here, okay, above the bed. Okay, above the bed, your fan will be needs to come. So based upon that, electrical engineer will decide, so where we need to connect this switch, okay, to this fan, and is there any DC or direct current or some these things we have. So these things where we need to connect this and where we need to get the power for this total on one unit, and here somewhere here we have a main electrical board. There from here to here we need to make a line, okay, wiring for this up to here. And if you have somewhere, and here we have some switchboard boards, so here also I need to make some wiring. So like that electrical engineer will work. And the electrical, not only in the civil engineering, it has a lot of works, electrical power plants, okay, power plants only dealing with these things and wiring, how the wiring will go, and this with accuracy. Okay, electronic draftsmen, assembly diagram for the circuit boards and the electronic devices and components. See what it means, electronic device in the sense, see if you just simply take one cell phone, okay, one cell phone, just see this is some one cell phone. So we have a limited space. Okay, electronic engineers have a limited space. Why? Because if you just make a some high some lengthy cell phone, so the this means some the clients, clients in the sense buyers, okay, buyers doesn't like that. Okay, so they need a small thin and thick, and some height is also lesser, that will be suit for your pocket, and those things they will consider. At the time we have a less space, and it means what it means, we are restricting that length and width. Okay, so we call it as a six six means some 5 to, and ratio also, expected ratio, if you are the bezel and 990 and these things. Okay, so they have a limited spaces, and this in this limited space they need to arrange all these motherboard here and some battery here and the power connection here. These all things without any CAD software they can't visualize these all things, okay, with the accuracy. Okay, those due to that, for doing these things and the computers and everything. Okay, so those electronic drafters will do the that work. And come to here, aeronautical drafters. Okay, aeronautical drafters mainly deal with the aircrafts and aeroplanes and missiles and those parts. Okay, so at that time they need to give some plans for the aeronautical, see, submarines. Okay, I think you know the submarines, these all things. Okay, submarines also in the dockyards and these things, the submarines will be fabricated. For the fabrication we need to give a fabricated drawings. Okay, those drawings will be given by the aeronautical engineers and these all things. Okay, I hope this is what the all the drafters will do. See, copy paste work is a draftsman. Okay, copying some, see, if you give any plan, the senior engineer will come and they will give you some plan and everything. Okay, so they will give you the plan and they will simply say you just draw in AutoCAD. Okay, this plan in AutoCAD, that is a architectural draftsman and this draftsman work. Okay, but what the engineer is, whoever will giving to this plan, okay, this conceptual plan, so he is an engineer. Okay, so and he must be, he know AutoCAD as well, but they particularly search for the draftsmen. Okay, draftsmen when working for the AutoCAD, this type of oh, we have a lot of CADs. Okay, JWCAD and AutoCAD and the BricsCAD, these all things we have. Okay, so based upon the brand name, AutoCAD is not this will be since so many years back, so that's why that brand will make you the purchasing and everything. Okay, so that see, this is a, so we need to be an engineer, not a draftsman. Okay, so learning AutoCAD is never help you. Okay, learning only one thing AutoCAD, so it will never help you. It is only giving the 2D plans. Even diploma, and if you take a one 10th class student, if you just train 2 or 3 months in AutoCAD, he can give a wonderful draftsman work. Okay, so that's not our scope of work, but learning this is the important thing. Okay, why we need to learn? If anytime the draftsman will never come to your office, but a client asking that project I need to submit, so just give me that project. Okay, by emergency, at the time if you know the AutoCAD, you just spend some time and you can complete that work. So that's why the basics, knowing the basics and the concept is this that will help you for you. Okay, without knowing concept, sometime you need to felt such a complex things. Okay, so these things you need to learn it, and as try to learn the basic. AutoCAD is a basic software for all. Okay, don't stick with AutoCAD, you have a lot of softwares. Okay, in further sessions also I will discuss about what are the softwares we have and which one we need to learn, and those things I will mention it. Okay, if you want to check what are the softwares we in the civil engineering, what is our scope of interest, then you will go for my website, you can check my blog as well. Okay, I hope this is a small introduction about AutoCAD. So in the next session we will discuss about some shortcuts and some vastu and these all things we will discuss tomorrow. If you have any doubts you can ask. Okay, anyway, thank you.